Hey, we're having technical difficulties tonight. We are,
No internet.
yeah,
We
the
forgot to bring
audio
our.
hotspot to see if, there's nobody there, but they showed there was a whole bunch of people
My
on.
hair is a mess.
It's windy out there. Janice was on. Oh, here we go. They all popped in. There's Miss Donna. Hello. Endra's in the house. All right. We had some technical difficulties, so we're trying to get everything set up here. We'll have to find a couple chairs we can borrow or stools or something. I'll go look.
All right. I think before Kyle let us bring up that little table and those two chairs. If we can.
Well, you could do it.
Well, you want me to help her?
All right. So we're still getting everything going together here. Everybody hang in just a few minutes. We were over there at Loud American. There's David at the campground. Well, thanks for tuning in tonight. We're not going over to Kid Rock. Just too crowded, too crazy. We've seen Kid Rock a bunch of times. I wanted to come down here and do a little bit of a live. We did one this afternoon over at Black Hills Harley. We're now going to be on Main Street. So as soon as we get the table set up here, we'll be able to turn the camera around. You guys will be able to see Main Street and what all the excitement that's going on. We're here at One Sexy Biker Chick. We're in her store. Quite a few people in here looking around, checking things out. And we'll get this going here in a few seconds. Sorry for the delay. There's Emery HVAC. I haven't seen you in a while. At least I haven't. I don't normally answer comments. So welcome. We're going to be out there real soon. We're going to be out there in Ocean City. On that corner if possible, where the mannequins at. Trying to get things set up. Picture is good, sound is not so good here now. All right. Well, we don't know. We may unplug the phone or unplug the microphone. That's what we got going right now. There's other background noise and stuff, so that could be cutting me down, cutting me out. We'll see what happens. Let us get moved around here, and we'll get everything set up, and we'll find out what's going on. There's Fort Wayne's in the house. Ross is in the house. Welcome to Sturgis. Hey, we're coming down. This is Thursday. We've only got 2 more days of official bike week. Friday and then Saturday. Actually, like we're at the dealership, they're closing down at noon. So Amso, Adam, and all of them will be all done on noon. So that's pretty quick. Things are happening. All right, so let's move over there and we'll see if our sound's any better. Boom, we'll strap the phone. And so, of course, somebody's got their stereo cranked up out here. So let me get all situated here. And
It's still a mess. Got it?
Up high.
Where's she at? Oh, okay.
But
She turned off the fan.
there we go. So how do we sound now? I got a sunbird. How does it all sound? Hopefully a little better.
Oh my gosh.
And let's see what we got here. Mike's in the house. 67 and sunny and breezy. It is cool here. I don't even know what the temperature is here. She's going to look and see. It's very cool today.
Yes, it has been.
63. Yep, in Sturgis. So today we probably didn't even hit 70 degrees.
Probably not.
Went out to the dealership. We got hit with a little bit of hail. And I don't know if we got any of that film. There's Ramblin' Rome in the house. There's Tim. Not background sound, not sound cutting out. So you're not hearing any background sound, and the sound's not cutting out.
Okay.
Good. So hopefully being turned around here, we don't have the background noise here. We don't really have, there's music on the other side of us, but you shouldn't hear that because the microphone's on. So that should work good. There's Tony's in the house. And now Ramblin' Rome says the sound is poor. Who said it was good a while ago?
Well, let me see if I can get on.
Now sounds better. Okay, Tim put down better. Not perfect. Was out last week. I don't know if it's my phone or what's causing it to sound not too good. So what we'll do is we'll unplug this microphone and we'll see if it sounds any better. Hopefully you won't music on this. Microphone back there. Does that sound better, but do you hear the music behind us now? So I've unplugged the microphone. I don't know if maybe there's something going on with my phone. That's what we had the other day. Today, this afternoon, we were using the machine phone.
Nobody really complained, huh?
Hear you good in Georgia. So Tony said it was sounding good before I unplugged it. It'll work. Yes. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. So way better without the microphone. So you're not hearing the music behind us. They're playing a song over there. So it's way better. Okay, so we'll leave the phone unplugged, and hopefully that won't get too crazy. There's like some bikers in the house. Oh, Chad says it's worse now. It was better before. All right, let me plug the microphone back in.
I'm trying to get on so I can hear it.
My settings, audio. You done? Check.
That's what's
Check,
wrong.
check.
My friend's not working. Maybe it's time to buy new.
Check. I don't know. It doesn't look like it's. Check. I don't know. So, can you hear us at all? Can you hear us at all? I can go down and get the other microphone. I did bring the other one. But
Yeah, they say yes, better. I don't know when.
yes,
Sounds
much
much better.
All right, so the microphone's plugged in, so hopefully you can hear us. And yes, sounds much better. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Good now, not echoing. Okay, sounds much better. Yes. I need to order a new cord or something. Maybe it's time for a new cord for this. I don't know. You're good. Okay, sounds good. Check. Checks in the mail. That's what they always used to say. 5 We can still hear. Sounds good. Go with it. All right, we're going to go with it. Damn phones.
Did you see what she typed in?
Oh no, I didn't see what she did. You have to go ask her. 11. I think it was like 19B something. Gotta get her internet plugged in because she can't get any sound. I mean, she can't get any internet. All right. So today we went out to Black Hills Harley. Rod King left today. I got to think of everybody's name real quick. Rod King's gone. He left and headed out. Let me flip the camera around. You guys want to see what's out there? Let me turn the camera around. You guys can see a lot of people walking by. Settings. Turn that on. Camera. Hey, it's me. Camera. Back. Done. There you go. Let me turn it so you can get. There you go. So how much sun did you get? Looks like you're turning red-faced. Well, yesterday we didn't put any suntan lotion on at all yesterday. So that's when we went out to Stonehouse. We went from Stonehouse to Aladdin. Check that out. Went out to Hewlett, and then we went to Devil's Tower. Had no suntan, but it was kind of sun was in and out. Yeah. You're all sounding good. Okay, sounds good. Hello, me live from New York. That New York is in the house?
Yep.
Oh, it's okay. So I answered the sun question. Western Nebraska is in the house. I got a lot of people in Nebraska have been watching us and stuff. Let me turn this a little bit more. Which way you want to look?
Sounds okay on me, but I'm putting it up.
No, it's moving the camera that might be doing it. Wait for the camera to stop. Alright, so you can still hear us. The picture, is it not the greatest? Yes, we are at One Sexy Biker Check. We had rain off and on the day, but I don't know if it really rained here in Sturgis. Just got online, best here. Looks good. Weather looking out window, not sun beating down on everyone. Nope. It's cloudy. I don't know if we're gonna get any more rain. Okay, so they saw Harvey Frank went and saw the Buffalo and the Purple Pie place today, but we froze 55 there. Yeah, it's colder when you get out there in the Black Hills. You coming to see Kid Rock? No, we're not gonna do Kid Rock. One, we wanted to get this done. We didn't have to. I don't have no video for tonight. So we wanted to do a live. We did one this afternoon, but I really wanted to do something tonight. We were really hoping loud down there we would have had a good signal. We should have brought the AT&T hotspot, and maybe that would have been better.
I have to throw it in the bike tomorrow.
So we had to end up going to 160 Biker Chick and use her internet. North Carolina's in the house. Somebody shooting fireworks off.
That fire.
And Jerry says it's like being here. I don't think any more rain tonight. Hope not. We did go stop and get our rain suits because we did get wet. Got beat up with a little bit of
Hail.
I don't know what you would have called it hail. It was
Tiny, but
yeah, felt like needles in my face. Tim's
here and there.
So Washington State's here. He said because there was somebody already on New York. Washington State's here, so we're broadcasting coast to coast. That's pretty exciting. And the lady's looking at us like, "What are we doing?" She didn't realize she's on camera. And they're like, "Hey."
I know, they just let me borrow a brush, and she kind of tried to sneak it up to me, and then she came and took it back. But see how choppy it is on mine? I don't understand. But I don't know.
So, what's your schedule for tomorrow? Well, tomorrow
I gotta look at it.
right now, what I'm planning is we haven't gone out to Spearfish Canyon and checked out the vendors down there at the lodge. We want to do that. We got to get over to JP Cycles. She got to get a cover for her bike. And we really haven't even talked to any of the vendors over there. Today, we just went. I've still got to get a video tonight edited and get at least something out tomorrow because we went out to Black Hills Harley, got a couple people speak. Not going to have a whole lot on that video. And I haven't heard any more say how the crowd size is this year, but it seems to be lighter. What do you think? So, yes, a couple things I'm going to base my attendance on today is we went out, ever since we've been here, we've gone out to the Buffalo Chip a couple times. It is not as full as it has been in the past. You know, you look in Blue Sky and you look at the top 40, or whatever they call that, a progressive 40 up there. That's pretty crowded. But if you look over at, what's the road coming in, the Chip on the side?
Corbin Way or Alkaline?
Alkaline. If you look down Alkaline, there's a lot. There's a girl dancing. She's doing some Michael Jackson there for y'all. You guys can see her. She's strutting her stuff. They're getting down. Oh, she's spanking on him. All right, so that's the first thing that I would say is that. Now, we talked to a couple different people. The Dungeon Bar, for instance, is crazy. She said they're having the best money-making time ever. Okay, they've had a line out there trying to get in the Dungeon Bar. Down at One Eye Jack's, the girls are all complaining. They're not making the tips. They're saying it's dead. We were out at Full Throttle the other day in the afternoon, which that was the video last night. I think I showed that, or did we not show that video? No, I guess I didn't show you that. It was pretty crowded. Inside out, there was no band playing yet outside, so everybody was inside and underneath the new pavilion. So I would say it's down. The city's trying to tell you numbers are actually better than last year. They're smoking crack or something in the city. I don't know what they're doing. But they count the highway and all that kind of stuff. So, yes, I would say the numbers are down. But, I mean, a couple of people say a couple things is, one, it's an election year. They say that always affects it. This is the 84th. Next year will be the 85th. They're always quieter the year before a big anniversary. So, there you go.
So tomorrow at 10 o'clock is also the hill climb.
Oh, yeah. He's going to say check out the hill climb. Amateur hill climbs tomorrow. I don't know. Mine's not going up. There it goes. Is there any bike number estimate out there yet? They're giving you numbers of what traffic count is. They're saying we're already at like, I don't know, 300,000 or 400,000 come through. But they're counting the highway too. There's a lot of traffic out on the 90. There is no humanly way that anybody can estimate how many motorcycles or how many people come to this rally because people are all moving around. So there's no way to take one big snapshot of the Black Hills and say, okay, there's that how many people here. But then you minus the people that are tourists, people that bring their families out looking for stuff. Here's the one right here in front of us. You know, I'm a local now, but I'm in love with yours, Don, and Tam's videos. Thank you. We actually have a lot of locals that watch our channel. We got somebody today sat us down, told us 3 new places to check out. 3 new places to check out, which I don't know if we'll do them before this year's over, but for next year. and pretty neat. There's a couple other bars we have not been able to hit yet. I don't know why mine keeps, when I hit it, it keeps taking it off. Subscribers who doesn't know a thing about bikes, I look forward to watching you guys, churches, which it is. That's one of the things I was going to say was we have a lot of people that actually watch our channel that are locals that don't even own motorcycles. And we had a guy the other day came up to us. He says, I've been watching you for 4 years. He says, I love watching your content, and especially when you're here. And he says, I've watched every video that you've been in, which is cool. It's neat that like I said, I had a guy the other day, I said it to you the other day, but this guy was sitting in the Gas Monkey garage, and we were passing cards out saying, hey, we're Bob and Tam, we got a video channel, we give out good information, and I've lived here for 60 years, I know everything. I said, you know where the best chicken is? And she told him the name of the chicken place, and he said, no, I don't. I said, then you see, you don't know everything.
Learn something new.
That's right. Chip is low and a little this year. Deep Lake ain't the same without you guys.
Thanks, Harley Frank. And we drove by and saw that one whole side up against the fence was empty.
So Beth's saying its attendance seems to be slightly up from last year, but the moolah for the city is down. Well, it was down for last year. What are they? $250,000 in the hole for last year's budget. Well, see, the city, I'm finally clearly glad that budget, I'm not that glad the city lost money, but I'm really glad that they did for the fact that the treasurer for the city actually has admitted since the 75th, every year it's been getting smaller and smaller. What's he basing his numbers on? Tax money and revenue coming through the city. So that's what I've been saying ever since since we've started this 4 years ago. We've been saying, well, pretty much since the 80th, that it's been getting quieter and quieter at the rallies. You see less bikes. We used to be, now this year there's a lot more cars, so it seems busier. But when there's no cars out here, like the other morning we came in, must have been Monday morning, we came in, or Tuesday, whatever day it was, there was no cars. It was all the way, we could come all the way from the 90 down Junction, and it was just a couple of bikes.
They're across the street. I don't know if you'll be able to see them. Big girls in black outfits.
Yeah. Probably bartender or somebody, right? Going to One Eye Jacks to work. Must be leather night somewhere. So that's kind of what my thinking is for the attendance and stuff. They said to Jelly Roll, somebody said that they thought about 30,000 people were there for Jelly Roll, which that's a lot. They always said Kid Rock had 100,000 people. There's no way. The city likes to, all these cities, it's just not Sturgis. They all like to make up numbers, because if we told you that there was only 75,000 people showed up at the Sturgis rally this year, you'd be going, well, I'm not paying $2,000 for a campsite if that's all the people that come to it. So they tell you every year they tell you more and more and more that it's going to get better, it's bigger, better, all that. Well, what's funny is the city sends us updates all the time about the numbers, and the permits, daily permits, have changed. They started out, they were like 150 less than last year on opening day, and magically today they're 10 permits ahead. So who's the new 110 vendors that have showed up here? I don't see anybody new coming in town. So I don't know where these permits that the city said, we're going to kind of question them soon about that, because it doesn't make any sense. These businesses had to have the permits before they opened.
Skippy's on.
Hey, Skippy, you made it. I told him he'd be on soon, so he missed the one this afternoon.
The one earlier today.
Yeah. Loud bikes coming through. Loud bikes. We seen what's that guy? Cycle Drag was here.
Yeah. You missed it. Go up the other way. There's Skippy, and he says Skippy says hit the thumbs up button. And there's Beth.
We want to know all the volume for just the rally.
Yeah. It's impossible. No one could ever tell you.
For one, the city needs to quit trying to figure out what the balance, what it is. What they should say is it was a good, successful rally, and leave it at that. Daytona, which I don't know if it's because of us or what, but they finally quit announcing numbers. They did not announce any numbers this year for Daytona Bike Week, and I think it's the same thing. When you tell me there's 500,000 people that came to the rally, where are they staying at? Where, honestly? The biggest campground now for full hookups is actually Full Throttle Saloon. What do they got? Maybe a couple thousand? Even if you said the Buffalo Chip had 10,000 out there, which there's not 10,000 campers out there. But if you look at that, where you couldn't even come up, heck, there's not even 1 million people live in the whole state. So you figure the average house probably has 2 people. So that would only be 500,000 homes in the whole state of South Dakota. So once again, where is 500,000 people staying? This is not a local rally. You're not going to drive from Colorado up here for the day and turn around and go home. You're not going to probably drive from North Dakota and go home. You know, you might get but even Wyoming coming over.
No, we don't like politics.
That girl's pierced.
What?
Pierced.
Oh.
In her love jug that she got spinning there.
Drizzling at the chip now, Harley Frank says. Beth says you need to run for mayor. No.
Yeah, Beth was trying to talk me into that. No, I don't want to live here year round. I don't like the snow, and I don't like it get cold. And for the problem I have when I was union president, if I would have kept doing it, I probably would have died of a heart attack just from the stress. My problem is I want to fix stuff, and sometimes it's impossible to fix what's going on here. What needs to be really done is you need to tell the council that they need to order. I get the information because I had it for my union. Order the books that are Robert's Rules. That's how you do parliamentary law or run a parliament. And you get the DVDs and everybody practices how to run a meeting. Because this meeting here that the city has is the most cluster effing thing I've ever seen. So unorganized. People aren't allowed to ask questions during an open session meeting like that. It's not, the public's more than welcome to be there. They can make questions before the meeting, after the meeting, but you can't interrupt what's going on. And the idea of some of the stuff that they do there is just that they're talking about is insane. And one, they need to have council meetings where you have a group that studies, that looks at something. Then they come in. Well, we're hearing that the mayor wants to be in every meeting and she has a full-time job. So there's no board, no meetings for the council to be involved with behind closed doors. Normally you pick a committee. Like if a committee was going to look at new vendors for the rally, well, maybe 4 council members would sit down and they would pick out the list, then bring that list to the whole board, and then they would vote on them.
So Beth said she's too many cars at the rally. That's why she's been staying at home. But when she went to Sundance, it was cars and trailers all pulled over. We've seen a lot of cars pulled over. All right, me, 2009 stroke and speech hard, but I try. Well, that's good. Donna. Jana says, I missed you all this afternoon, too. Lost power for about 2 hours. Oh,
well, you know, that hurricane.
Debbie still down there?
Well, we heard that Stephen wrote earlier and said Myrtle Beach is flooded. And it's a big mess in Myrtle Beach, and Florida's supposed to got hit hard. So we'll have to see what happens. We don't know a whole lot of people in Florida.
107 on.
There you go.
They will never stop announcing the attendance numbers. It is impossible to do the math the way they are calculating. I know it's.
Well, to me, they're spending stupid money. Why spend money on? Last year they pinged everybody's phone, and that was wrong too. Because I think these companies give them the information that they want. So I don't know what they paid. They probably paid $100,000 or more to have these phones pinged. That's $100,000 they could have saved and used in the budget instead of spending it on something stupid. It's okay for them if they want to take the county's traffic counts and say, hey, which is one of the things that I'm getting from the city is traffic numbers. So they'll say traffic numbers for today was this. This is the permits today. This is this is that. And so they're not really saying attendance at this moment. They're saying traffic count. So they're using all the rubber band. They're weighing the trash. We have more trash right now than we did last year at this time. And that included the rain. So I'm like, I don't know. There's something wrong right there. If there's 20,000 pounds of more trash yesterday than there was last year at this time, something's wrong because all the trash was weighed down with water last time. We had 2 days of rain. So I don't know where they come up with all these numbers. I don't know But I don't know. When they told me that in the first place, that they weigh the trash and that's how they calculate how many people come, I'm like, you're really grasping for numbers. I said, you're assuming that the people that live in this town must be drunks, because half the people that are here are drinking alcohol. So they're basing the trash weight based on the residents that live here. Well, I don't know how many residents actually live in this town, but like somebody told us the other day, we're residents here. We don't live here. So we're counted in the Sturgis numbers. Somebody said it's between 2,000 and 2,500 actual people live here year round. So if you look at that, I don't know if they're estimating the trash at 7,000 or if they're estimating that what actually lives here. I don't know. I don't get any of that. I think it's all stupid. We'll leave it at that. So back to
Tim
Rally.
wants to know if you, after the other thing I mentioned was concerned with the Sturgis injuries. Have you heard of anyone hurt bad?
Well, before the rally started, there was 4 people that got killed on motorcycles. That's for opening day Friday. We've heard things. I've heard there was a guy at Jelly Roll that got hit by a motorcycle that's going pretty fast. He may have died. Somebody told me the other day there was 18 people died. Let me look and see if there's anything on the city's email they send me every morning. When I looked earlier, it wasn't there. Where's emails on this stupid phone?
Emails all the way to the end.
So let me look and see what the numbers were that they gave me for yesterday.
I talked to somebody, I guess when we were at the dealership, and he said there was less fatalities this year than there was last year.
Okay, so here's what we got. Ambulance, okay, so here's a daily update. This is from yesterday. So vendor license. As of Wednesday morning, the city has issued 719 temporary vendor license. This number compares to 709 in 2023. So there's 10 more vendors today than there was yesterday. Doesn't make any sense. Ambulance calls. We had 18 calls on Tuesday. So right now,
Wednesday was 18, Tuesday was 17.
So right now they've had 151 calls for an ambulance compared to 129 last year. Here's the garbage. Now the garbage actually went the other way now from yesterday. Now they picked up 28.89 tons hauled, which is a decrease, which we had 42.42 tons hauled. So that went backwards from what yesterday was. The rally to date, they have picked up 230 tons of trash, and we're down 10%. Yeah, they had 256,000 last year. Traffic, here's the traffic count for Wednesday. 50 rounded up, 53,000 for August 7th, which is a decrease from 23 of 6.3%, which was at that time was 56,444. Total rally right now, total vehicles entering Sturgis. The highway is considered Sturgis because the city limits crosses the highway now. Right now they're saying 321,788 cars and motorcycles have passed through Sturgis. That's a 4.8 increase from 2023. So are you telling me there's more people here yesterday than there was last year at this time?
Well, you have to divide that by 5. That'll tell you per day. And the weather's been nicer this year than last year when it rained those 2 days. So I would assume more people would be out and about, even though we've had a sprinkle here and there. More people are out.
Traffic accidents for Sturgis.
That's what I would say. And prayers for all those that have been in wrecks and that have gotten injured, and the family members of those that had the fatality. So, we never like to hear that at a motorcycle rally. We don't want to ever hear of any fatalities. We don't even like to hear wrecks. But, things happen, and I just pray that everybody is alert and don't drink and drive.
So on Tuesday, we had a death out here. A guy on a 2007 Harley Davidson was traveling eastbound on I-90 just west of Belvedere. I don't know where that's at. DPS says the motorcycle left the road, went into the medium, traveling a short distance before tipping. We seen an accident the other day. Remember those people standing on the side of the road? The motorcycle was upside down.
Yeah.
Where was we
Yeah,
coming
there was
back?
one. We were both on the bike, so it couldn't have been yesterday.
So somebody else, rider was thrown from a motorcycle and died. No proof, no evidence that he had a helmet on or not.
We just saw one turning a corner and the bike flipped over. Yes, we have a spot to film the race. Thank you, Beth. Anna says, Tam, she's got left soggy and her window behind. Yes, I know. But I'm supposed to wear the shirt that says helmet hair, don't care.
So they also had yesterday or Tuesday. This is Tuesday. 5 other injury accidents besides the one death. I'm trying to see if they have any. So we had one of the accidents with somebody SUV stopped and the person behind him on the motorcycle didn't see it and slammed in the back of the SUV. They survived.
Big whoop. Chip's on. Hey, Chip, we were at the dealer today. I should have called you. Big fire in Malden. Yeah, that's what Rod King left today and headed back toward Florida.
So we did have a police chase. 10:31 Tuesday night. A guy riding a 99 Kawasaki ran a stop sign, and the police followed him, and he ejected himself off his motorcycle and ended up in a ditch. Once again, that's why you don't run from the popo. He's still going to have charges put against him. Anyway, he wasn't wearing a helmet.
That's true, and we figured that out because we knew somebody here in the city. She's like a gopher. She takes things back and forth and here and there. She said she runs over those rubber bands at least 12 times a day. That's one person that works here in the city.
Okay, so for the state right now, we had 3 deaths. Well, actually had 4 deaths. One was in a car. I don't count that. 3 motorcycle wrecks before Sturgis started. And then since we've had the 3rd death recorded since the rally started. So somebody was telling me there was 18 deaths, and I don't know. I didn't know that. And so right now, that's what I'm reading. 2024 Sturgis Rally Tally this is the 3rd death that's been reported 1 day ago. So I don't know if any new ones have today or not.
Beth said she got a traffic ticket on her dead-end street. She did a roll at a traffic, and there was not even any traffic. Yes, Skippy, thank you. Skippy says, give us a thumbs up, please. Beth says a Jelly Roll. There you go. Yeah, I think they were out for the Jelly Roll concert, that's for sure. Cops have been heavy this year. Yes, they have.
Well, what you got it. One is speed and stop signs. Now I talked to somebody today. They got pulled over for rolling a stop sign. Now they were pretty nice to the cop, and the cop just gave them a warning. So that all worked out.
You can take a card or if you want. Take a card and a sticker. Check us out. You'll be on.
Pink hair. Here it comes in the focus. Pink hair.
Chip says, I was this morning at the welcome booth as a Hog member and saw you and Bob and Mike zip past me. Missed my chance to say hello. So I guess Chip was out at the dealership this morning. I didn't know Hog had a booth out there.
They don't.
He said that's what he was. He was at the Hog booth at the welcoming committee.
Oh, maybe he's talking about when we were over at Happy Oil.
He said, I saw you and Bob and Mike zip by on golf cart.
Oh, I didn't know there was a. All I know is to get your hog pins, they've got one over here. You get your hog pin. We have to get out to the dealership. Might go to Pappy Oil tomorrow for breakfast. They're giving patches away out there. I didn't know that. So we're gonna go out there and see if they got any patches left. I don't know what it says.
Next time, Biker said Ansel Adams saw one go off the road where he would have turned back to the vendor lot out by the Harley-Davidson dealership.
They say totally right now there's 50 injuries from motorcycle wrecks. So we only got 3 deaths right now, and 50 people been hurt as of yesterday.
Well, even one of the vendors, did they hit a deer?
Yeah.
Coming back from lunch or something?
Yeah, I think they did.
And scraped up.
Well, we just filmed that. One of the guys from Rick Rack, his bike bearings all shattered and everything on it, and he's got a GoFundMe, or he wants you to send him money, help him pay for his bike. Oh, look, wonderful kids coming into Sturgis. Everything's looking wonderful right here in Sturgis.
Mama needed a new pair of boots. So there's a lot of people right behind us right now, so you might be hearing a lot of jibber jabber back here.
Or we might be breaking up.
Said he's got stopped because his license plate was bent. Given a citation for that and a broken windshield. Jeez, can they get you for a broken windshield on a motorcycle?
If it goes in front of your vision, it could.
Yeah, most of them are
Well, you don't know what he's got. If he's got like yours, if you could see over your windshield, they can't do nothing to you. Well, I don't know if you. Well, if you got glasses on, I don't think they could give you a citation for a broken windshield because a windshield's not required on a motorcycle. The only way it could do it is if only way it could be is if it was in the line of your vision. So you'd have to have a tall windshield.
I knew the cop and he said to go to court and get it.
Well, if you knew the cop, you shouldn't have wrote it.
Yeah. So hopefully, no special treatment for her, she says. If somebody said it was not at the entrance, it was at the entrance by the front door. Oh, maybe he's the guy. He's at the welcome desk, I guess.
Oh yeah, welcome desk.
I thought it was the hog group. I guess the hog group must do the welcome.
Yeah, yeah.
Sorry, I took it as a welcoming boot. Woo, I gotta stand up.
Yeah, it's kind of hard.
Harry Trotter says, "Hey guys, love your channel. Thank you, Harry." Screw the playbook.
No, screw plan playbook.
Oh, whatever.
Screw plan. Big whoop.
There he is. Big whoopee. Sorry, it was my truck. We just said left the grocery store. Okay. We need milk and ice. I don't know how we're gonna get that home.
That's still trying to get me to run for mayor. There's going to be, I won't say yet.
I think we're caught up.
There's going to be somebody in town that I would vote for, and we'll wait till that person announced that they're running. Somebody that we've got along just fine with. Lived here. I think he's lived here his whole life. And
He's been on the council for years prior.
I don't know.
Not currently, but
I didn't know he was on the council
that's
at all.
what he said. I thought.
But we're going to endorse him, and with PMU, and so I don't know. It is what it is, and that's the way it is. All these little cities have issues, and I've always said that with Sturgis anyway. Nothing wrong with the people that live here. Great council, all that kind of stuff. There's nothing wrong with that. But to put on a rally like this, you have to bring in some kind of at least an event coordinator or something that knows about rallies.
Guide 9/11.
Because when we see some of the things that they do, it's like you shake your head and it's like, why would you? But see, they don't. The problem you have with a small town is most of these people don't go anywhere. They haven't been to Daytona and go see how they run. They don't see how other rallies run. This rally has run really good, but a lot of the people that ran this rally are gone now. Maybe a lot of people didn't like Dan Ainsley, but he did do a pretty good job of running the rally. I wasn't a big fan of his, but he did sit down and talk to us. He'd give us information and stuff. So, nothing bad.
What do they say? We all need to play nice in the sandbox.
Yeah.
So Scott wants to know what time we're going to be on tomorrow.
I don't know yet.
I knew that was the answer.
Tomorrow's Friday?
Yeah.
Friday. I don't know how our day goes. We have to figure out if we got good internet downtown. It definitely won't be probably before noon. Because by the time we go out to Happy Hoyle and eat, go out and do spearfish, go over to...
At the hill climb at 10.
Well, it's not going to start at 10. That's right when they open the gate at 10. It's going to be sometime in the afternoon. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time there watching the hill climb.
I know, but how many things have we missed?
Everything.
We always think, oh, it's a bike show. It'll be going on at least 3 or 4 hours. And we get there and everybody's gone. Twice that's happened now.
Well, there was 10 bikes there.
I don't know. She turned all the air off, so I don't know what he was feeling for.
I don't know if he was worshiping the headbands. I don't know. Does one say Jesus on it? I don't know. That's the second person that's done that. That's kind of held their hands up there like they're...
My stomach hurts.
Why's your stomach hurt?
I don't know. Where are we at?
One sexy biker chick.
Yep.
Sitting in her doorway.
Yep, I know the feeling.
We had no internet down at Loud American. Well, I did when I first checked my internet, which wasn't much. It was 5. And I thought, if we don't move the camera, it should be all right. And when I went to log in, I couldn't log in on StreamYard to get the video going. So we're like, well, that's screwed. Let's make a run for One Sexy Biker Chick. She always lets us use the internet here. And she's been asking us to do live, and we haven't done it. So here's a good day. There's that girl across the street with the boobies and
yeah.
tape on her. So you can watch me work.
There you go.
Oh.
So yeah, we have a lot of good things to say. Todd, is that Todd that said that? But we just tell you the way we feel, I guess, in our opinion, and the way we see things. And, you know, we try the good, the bad, the ugly. There's all kinds of things going on in the whole wide world, not just here in Sturgis or at bike rallies. So try to give everybody a good understanding of what to expect and what's going on. I've been watching all of your videos, wishing I was there, going for the 7th time next year. There you go, Douglas. Can't wait to see you. It's a great time. Someone you want to talk to before you leave, so you should interview with Puppy and Pearl. Let's talk before you leave. Okay, yes, we have been very busy, Beth. We'll call you once everything kind of settles down. Pam, did you show a picture of your new bike? I might have missed it. Yes, I did. It was in one of the videos. Let me see here. Whoops. That was what I was looking at for yesterday to see what we're doing tomorrow. Camera. Oh, I should do my daughter's. I sent it to her. Where's she at? There she is. I'll see if I can put a picture up. Those are all my grandson's pictures. Oh my goodness.
Missed her.
You missed her.
She ran
How
off
did you
too
do
fast.
that?
It was a guy, the cop was standing right there, and a guy on a Honda motorcycle, Goldwing, runs the stop sign. Didn't even stop at all. I said, you know that guy just ran it. He didn't notice it. How are you looking at?
They wanted to see, Skippy wanted to see a picture of my motorcycle. Can you see it's too far, too close? There it goes. There's my new bike.
So, what's been going on? Weather's been really weird. We've had over 100-degree weather. Now we're in the 60s today. Today never did really warm up. It was 55 when I got up this morning. We went to the dealership, checked that out, went around and seen some vendors, talked to some of them. There's Rockford Fosgate still doesn't have any new speakers or anything yet for the new bikes.
The 2024s.
And so that's kind of depressing, kind of. But I guess what's ended up happening was with Harley changing that 2024s, making just about everything's computerized now. It could run in this. It's running into problems with them getting stuff synced up and getting things done like they need to. So I don't know. I wish Harley would have been more like a car manufacturers, where they would have made a computer for each item. You know, like in a car, you have analog brakes, you have a computer for that, transmission, your motor, all that different things. I wished that was more what Harley did. I mean, they probably don't know nothing about cars, but they keep hiring, they keep having car owners on. Who are we? We're Bob and Tam. We're a YouTube channel.
You take
Talk all about motorcycle rallies. Everything and anything you ever want to know. Been out here for 8 weeks. Every day we put a video out. She was talking while I was going.
Yep. So Two-Wheel and Tom says, Pating. Everybody has a right to their own opinion, Miss Donna. Appreciate your videos. Thanks, Beth. It's a pretty blue. 1200 T. That's right.
We have a YouTube channel.
Switching YouTube channel phone. Got a birthday present for Neil. Okay. Give me if you have a great night. Okay. Thanks, Beth.
Neil's been working hard. He's been working every day.
Poor guy. Will you be at the Kid Rock concert tonight? Probably not. Thank you.
Unless, I don't think we're going to do it. Unless we went out there just to kind of check it out. But I mean, Kid Rock probably ain't going to come on until 10:30 or 11 o'clock tonight. I thought this was the night that they were going to bust through the cans and all that. And that was last night. So no big loss. We've seen it 2 years in a row. I don't need to see it again. Sad thing is with the Chip, we've kind of left them out to dry this year. We really haven't been over there. Oh, tomorrow I said I'd go over to Marcus and send the drone up too.
Oh, okay.
And
one more thing. I guess I have to ride my bike tomorrow, huh?
Maybe.
We don't have enough things. Definitely gonna take the rain suit because if you bring the rain suit, it don't rain. Usually, that's not 100%, but 99. That's where Bare Bones Road King comes from. Nice limited electronics. There you go. Randy's deal. We were there yesterday, had good weather. I think the numbers are down a little. What do you think?
I think so too.
Yeah.
So we're thinking that and I don't really look at numbers. What I more look at is traffic, how crowded things are when you go to it and stuff like that. That's kind of where I look at, because I talk about when they talk about this was a bad, because it's an election year, it's an off year. Next year will be the 85th. I remember being here for the 74th, and it was lined up with bikes all the way on both roads. You weren't backed up on the highway like the 75th, but if traffic was steady.
Was Allen Junction. You had to walk your bikes down the road.
And if you didn't go to Buffalo Chip by 5 o'clock or full throttle, because it used to be out there, it would be lined up all the way in town and you idled all the way out. I don't know when that's ever happened since the 75th. That's once again is what just like the city treasurer says, it's been declining. And that's just the way. It doesn't really matter. What you want to look at is one of the problems I have right now is so many cars here. And you can walk by, you can watch. Okay, here's some young kids walk by. They didn't ride a motorcycle. They're in tennis shoes, shorts. They look clean cut. They just don't look like they've been riding on a motorcycle. Here comes some guys walking by, and I'll bet that every one of these guys has a motorcycle. You've got to tell how people dress. Gives you a pretty good understanding if they came as a guest in a car or if they're here on a motorcycle. We got baby strollers. I just want to walk down there. So you got a baby stroller pushing it around. This is getting to be more and more of a family-oriented event. And it's going to get stricter and stricter. These gals here just went by with a kid. They are in a car.
Thanks, Skippy.
Those are done on a bike. These two guys, I can't be sure, but it might be. They do have boots on. So, but I mean, you look and you see a lot more people. Typically most people would stay away from Sturgis downtown on the nights just because bikers are here. There's people carrying guns. There's people that are drunk. There's women that are half dressed. There's some women that aren't dressed. And I would have never dreamed of bringing my young girls to a motorcycle rally like this. Now, we did interviews yesterday. You heard a few people talk about it, that she asked 14 and under if they should be. And some people said during the day they would be all right with it. Maybe not.
Said it's up to the parents' discretion, which it is.
Well, the other thing here is one of the big crimes they have here during the rally is human trafficking, kids and stuff. I guess the big thing is a lot of the Indian reservations, the kids are being picked up and then they're brought here. And because there's so many people here, they do the transaction here to buy those kids. So that's kind of scary. Yeah. But we just seen a couple of young girls. They'll be on video sometime when I put that video together. But they were walking, so I don't think I'm not even sure if they were old enough to drive. But yet those two guys that you see, that one guy riding on the back of the thing, They were chasing them down the street, right behind them, and they were probably in their mid-20s, and them girls are probably 14, 15 years old, maybe 17 at the most.
So thank you, Chris. I'm glad you're enjoying the videos, and thanks for watching. We surely appreciate that. Big Whoop says, sorry, I have to sign off. I have a blast so far. Thanks, Big Whoopie. Grit, chop, what, chip, blah, blah, blah. Economy has to have something to do with it, too. I think so. Well, the vendors have always told us that during an election year, because we've only been doing this for 4 years, but during an election year, the sales people are always down. People are scared. They don't know what's going to happen.
But there was an exception because we were here in 2016 and we were here in 2020, and it was a really big crowd. 2020 was one of the biggest. 2020 and 2021 was one of the biggest years for the rally.
Well, I think that's because
I know, but so that's the ones we know.
Paint it. Can I see your paint?
Don't this would be too much for camera.
No,
they'll gig me. I'm gonna chase her down.
I'm not getting up. We rode more this year than the past 5 years. The road construction wasn't horrible going down Rushmore by the lake. Yeah, they fixed it up more than what it was when we showed you originally.
More kids went by. There she goes again.
What's that, Trump? She's a Trump lady. All right, she's right there. Mixing right there.
So you go chase her down. Oh, whoops. Oh, almost knocked the table over. Holy Jennifer Jupiter, Batman. Somebody else standing there with a camera getting her too. Oh. What?
He said, what did it say? And I said, Trump 2024. He's like, oh, I didn't see that. I said, well, what were you looking at
You couldn't see the writing.
then? No, he was looking at something else. I don't have any room.
Push your shirt back more.
All right. Oh, ow.
Some chair troubles.
Oh, everything. My whole body. Ugh. So.
I got a place you can try them on in the back. You might want to see. Free show.
A private show. Huh?
Oh, we got a super chat.
I don't think so. A member.
A new member.
So, World Lights, I wish they had paved the road by Buffalo Chip. I'm still talking about. Yes, they said hopefully, eventually.
Probably not in our lifetime.
Maybe not.
It's the county's got to pay for that.
Beth Sturgis.
She's back on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Says to say you're hot. I always tell her she's a hot mama. We need to change in our politics. We're not going to talk about politics. No, to 14 and under. Yep, I'm like that too. That's scary. Sick. That's sick. I heard about the human trafficking thing. Such a shame. Yes, it is. Lord have mercy. Don't get that thing on camera. I just bought this phone. Oh, she became a new member.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Beth. We'll click on it. There you go. Thank you, Beth. She got a sticker, so she's part of our nation.
Yep, Skippy says 14. No, I'm going to bed. I love you guys.
Bye, Skippy. Good night.
That'd be 6, 7, 8:30.
Yeah.
Hello.
6:30, 7:30, 8:30.
From Ontario.
There you go.
There in 2015.
Whoops. It says we know.
Michael's in the house. Hello to everybody.
Oh, we need to find Michael. Where are you at? Michael's the one that gave us the
Kicking the butt.
State Park Myrtle Beach. He paid for it.
Oh.
And I got you in my phone, but I had you in there like the 31st. Are you already home?
No, 31st is their anniversary.
No. I think they said they were out here July 31st. I don't know. Anyway, are you still out here, Michael? Because I at least wanted to say hi and thank you. Give you a hug. I know.
So we don't have a whole lot planned for the rest of the weekend. Just trying to catch things up. We haven't sat down with Kathmandu to see about next year yet. Like I say, we've been approached by two more campgrounds, and also the Buffalo Chip, of course, wants us back again too. So not quite sure what we're going to do. Hopefully by Monday or Tuesday, we'll have a definite where we're going to be at for 2025, and that'll be the 85th. We'll let you all know to where if you're coming on the 85th, you really need to start thinking about setting that up. I believe the 85th could be bigger than the 75th. Why? Because we're all getting older, and I think a lot of people might be like me. I don't know, after the 85th, we'll be 65. I don't know if I want to do this anymore. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, so for the 90th, we'll be 70.
Yeah,
Holy cow.
I don't even know how much. I'm not as good a rider as I was 20 years ago. I'm not as good a shape as I was 20 years ago. Heck, I'm not even good at shape as I was 5 years ago. I haven't dropped the bike or anything like that, but it's my aren't as strong as they used to be. It's a little harder to get on and off the bike. Just those are the kind of things that I don't want to be hurt somebody else because of that my riding habits aren't good enough. We just seen a poor lady a while ago. I think she busted her head open. She was making a U-turn here on Junction or something, got up on the curb, knocked her bike over. I think she had a Honda because she said the bike was almost all the way upside down. I think it didn't have any crash bars, so I think it was a Honda. I actually filmed it, but you won't see that. But we were going to stop it at like 20 other guys stopped. So it's like there's no need for more people to stop and interfere with the accident. So we just went on by. And but that's just once
there
again.
was probably at least what 6 or 8 bikes that stopped in a couple
Well, that SUV, there was like 4 guys jumped out of that SUV. So Big Ben says he's going to be definitely at the 85th. And oh yeah, for the bare knuckle. Oh, for sure we are back. So they're going to do the bare knuckle fighting again next year too.
Breaking news.
He's giving us
Thanks,
the scoop. Giving us the scoop before the chip does. Bating from Florida from Big Ben. Beth says she cleaned my driveway to get me to live here. Our frightening event had 15,000 stupid fans. That was amazing. Oh. That's not bad. I wonder.
Read the question. I can't.
Well, he's writing that. I read it. It was about the fighting. The event had 15,600 stupid fans. That was amazing. And so I'm hoping they sold the VIP seating now. I know Greg is the one that was really pushing to get this out, and I think it was a great idea. We didn't make it over there. Once again, it's too long a days for us. That's why when rally starts next year, we're not going to do what we're doing now. You'll have all the pre-stuff, but during the rally, we're probably just going to do lives. It's just so much easier to do. The bad news is we won't be able to keep you up to date with all the vendors.
He said Sturgis, not stupid. He meant.
Oh.
When he said, I guess when it said Sturgis fans, that was amazing.
Oh, okay.
Not stupid.
All right.
That darn autocorrect.
Helmet. Yes, okay, got it. Sturgis, not stupid. Okay, we got it. So, which is, see, that's more a realistic number, 15,000. And so it's like the other night they said Jelly Roll probably had around 30,000. I could buy that. And I wasn't there, but I could buy 30,000 people in that amphitheater. But when they tried to say Kid Rock a couple years ago had 100 to 130,000, there's no way that many people would even fit anywhere near there. There was a lot. There could have been 30. But you think about, I'd say the same thing all the time. Think about a baseball game, wherever your biggest stadiums around you. Think of all those people emptying at one time. Well, just think of that. How many times you see a World Series and a bunch of fans race the field and it packs the field? Well, there's still people in the stands. So the Buffalo Chip, I don't know if the concert area there, if that's bigger than what a baseball arena would be inside. Probably a little bit bigger, but maybe not. Because you have to take the buildings out. You got to take the vendor booths out. They got a bunch of, they've added another VIP section. John's in the house. Thanks for cool. Jelly Roll's amazing show. We would have. Are you here, Big Ben?
I don't know. Maybe it started.
Maybe he just meant Jelly Roll is an amazing show.
Oh.
But they said everybody said it was.
Somewhere else.
And I would have liked to have, but once again, she can't stand that long. We're not going to drag in the little stools because we wouldn't be able to see none if we sat on the little stools that we put in the bike. So, and we're not going to ride our bike in there because I want to get out before it gets crazy. But everybody that was there all said he talked a lot, which is what she likes. She likes.
I like the interaction with the crowd, and I think I would have really liked it.
And maybe we'll see him somewhere else down the road, maybe in a nice, soft seat somewhere.
I guess he saw it in photos.
Oh, okay.
Bye,
Miss Donna's got to go. See you later.
All righty. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it.
So what do we got on? 107.
On for almost an hour.
All right. We don't know how long we're going to stay on tonight. Does look like it's clearing up a little bit.
It does. It's not as
Oh, look at the line for
Dixon flannel.
that's on the street. They're not going down the side of the building.
Yeah, I guess people don't get.
Guess I'm not going to get my Dixon shirt this year.
I don't know. I guess not. We haven't been able to get a hold of Danny. They probably sold out anyway.
Nah, I think they had some over after last year. They still had some left.
Can't see it.
Oh, stop right there. People will go down in a minute. All right, right there. See those little heads way over there? Not that lady. Not that guy either.
Baby in the house.
Another kid.
When we were there, it wasn't for the Jelly Roll concert, but when we were there before the Jelly Roll concert, I saw at least 2 people that had itty bitty babies. Couldn't have been more than 2 or 3 months old with headphones on.
One of mine wouldn't think would have been, might even been a month old.
It was tiny. And then she's like, here, look at my baby. I was filming, and I'm like, whatever. I don't know. I filmed it, but
there's a bunch of
I'll get you guys a Dixon shirt, Beth says. If they got any new Sturgis ones left. You had a blue one from a bike.
You think?
I think the blue one was dead one. Jeff Hansen says he's all over the YouTube and you can play his music all day. Yep. But I mean, I like the interaction. I mean, we don't come to rallies to go to concerts, but we do enjoy going to concerts, and we've gone to quite a few. Hey, here, get a sticker. Come get a sticker.
It's gone.
Whatever. Dixon, nothing. Thank you. We have a YouTube channel. You can take a card and a sticker if you want. We have a YouTube channel. We follow motorcycle rallies. I said if you want, you can take a sticker and a card. Check us out.
YouTube.
We give you all kinds of good information.
Thank you. Here, you can have an official sticker. Thank you.
Thank you. Tuning in like before the rally.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we've been here. We've been here for 8 weeks.
There you go. Yeah.
Make sure you check us out and subscribe. Trying to break 30,000 before the weekend's over.
Well, thanks.
We're
Nice
at
to meet you too. Take care. Be careful. Oh, you can take a card. Check us out. You're welcome. Yeah. You're welcome. You too. Be safe out there. You're welcome. Have you guys ever done the Ozark Bike Rally? We've done
Lake of the Ozarks.
We've been there once.
It ends up
Love
being
the
the
Depot.
same weekend as Ocean City. Right now, we're sponsored at Ocean City, so we can't do Lake of the Ozarks. We do Bikes, Blues, and Barbecue, though. That is right behind that.
Darren says, such a great information all the time. Laugh out loud, screaming across the street. Oh, I didn't see you. Where is he at? Said somebody was screaming across the street at us. Sorry, Darren. Well, if you come across the street, I'll give you a sticker. How about that?
Maybe it's a tattoo guy.
No, his name's Spider. Finally paid and subscribed. There you go. Thank you, Beth. All caught up. Anything else you want to talk about?
I don't know. So who was at the rally and they're home now? And they said that we got a new trailer, another ATC like us, just must have came in today or yesterday, because I wasn't there before. It's there now. So some people have said they were on their way Thursday. Today?
Getting here Thursday.
Yeah.
Some people might have came in for the latter half just to see Kid Rock, if they wanted to see Kid Rock. So maybe they're just here a couple of days and then they're heading home Saturday, Sunday. So took a week off, took like 2 days off last week and 2 days off next week, and to get him here just to see Kid Rock. So Rod's plan might have worked. Putting Kid Rock on.
Well, see, my idea is can this weekend all together and start midweek pre-rally. Start about Wednesday or Thursday. Start Wednesday. The Wednesday before the rallies, pre-rally, what starts from Wednesday, and then kill it on Thursday or Friday night. Because Saturday, pretty much, there's nothing going on here on Saturday anyway. So you might as well pull the plug and let it go. But there's so many more people coming for pre-rally. We have a lot of people that were gone by Friday. They took off. Where you might as well have, I think Black Hill Charlie should require their vendors to be there. Vendors to be there the 2 weeks. And because like now, dealership was when this morning when we went there, it was really busy. But by the time we left, it was starting to really start spiraling down. And it was only, what time was it, 3 o'clock?
Yeah,
so it wasn't that late. And
I took a picture of that lady too, and her husband. They were sitting, I don't know where they were sitting.
where the Oasis?
No. We never did talk to that guy either, did we? We found the lady at Hewlett that we talked to a couple years ago.
Yep, that was kind of good. She's still chugging along.
Yes, she is. She hasn't, what did your aunt say? She's not kicking the bucket.
Yeah.
She said, you go over there, you want to kick the bucket, go over there and kick that bucket. But I'm not going to kick the bucket yet. Thanks for the sticker. You're welcome, Jumpin' Jack. We could talk about how many landlords are wanting to raise their rentals to $7,000 for 5 days next year. Wow. I'm not renting. I wouldn't charge that much.
And it's tough because of that. You know, we could talk a little bit about that because people really whine here about not that, but whine about the prices of beer and soda and food and stuff like that. And we travel around a lot, and for what they're actually most of the places that we look at, like the steak things I got today, they had a lot way more than I normally get in the steak. That I get the what do they call that?
Chips and chips.
Yeah, and it's $15. Right now it's $17.99 on the menu. So it went up $2 for the rally. That's not that high. So but I mean, you could just like the Broad King came from Florida. They cooked almost all the time. They didn't eat out hardly at all.
No. Even when they said we're going to go downtown, we're like, okay, we'll go get something to eat. They're like, we already ate.
Yeah.
So they
that's
sat with us, but they didn't eat.
so you could save money by that way. There is reasonable places, but I mean, I say this is the same thing as if you're going to Disneyland or Disney World. You're going to a football, baseball, professional game. Going to Las Vegas. You're going to.
We just talked to a girl at Iron Horse. They just got here today. She said she was kind of worried because she thought beers were going to be outrageous. She said this was $7 at the Iron Horse. She had a Miller Lite, I think, and she's like, "That's not bad." She's like, "That's about what we pay at home." And I said, "Yeah." And I said, "Some places are a little more," but I said, "You go to any of those other places, a baseball game, football game, Disneyland, any kind of amusement or entertainment place."
The problem here is, which I don't know where people get this mentality at, that they think because this is a small town, I should pay small town prices. Well, the problem with a small town is they don't get a lot of big delivery trucks coming through town. There's not even a Walmart here. You got to go 25 miles, pretty much both directions, to hit a Walmart. And the Walmart's, the one in Rapid City is a little bit bigger. But I mean, other than that, you got to go to Rapid City to see Sam's, or if you want to go out to Sam's. They don't have a Costco or nothing out here. There's a lot of things they don't have because this is a small rural country or town. If you went to Hollister, if you were a fan of Hollister back in the day, I bet you the beers were higher there than what you could have went to a local bar where you came from. Prices go up. Las Vegas, there's places there that sell cheap beer. You should give it to you for free. A lot of the casinos now are charging you to get drinks. So it's just things cost. And I don't know where people come up with and think that you're going to pay $20 for a motel room. Hey, there you go.
Hey, I'm just writing you. How you doing? Good. He's the one that took us up on the side-by-sides.
Yep.
Yep, took us around.
Yep.
So that's Myron. And
you're actually on.
Pam.
Camera's facing that way, so you're already on. Wave to everybody. They gave us the scenic route that took us to the gold mine.
Yep.
But we didn't get any gold. Yep. Yeah. You guys having a good time? You come down just for the day or you for the weekend? Okay. Staying for the weekend or where are you staying?
Our ranch.
Oh, that's right. Sounds good.
All right. I'll give you a call.
All right. They took us out on the side-by-side. We got the side-by-side from the Indian dealer before the rally, and they took us up for that video. See, that little girl don't look like old enough to ride a motorcycle.
Where? Oh.
On that that old Sportster.
Oh, yeah.
It looks like she's got a gas cap on their tank. But, we're talking about prices. People goshing people on prices. $15 for a hamburger and fries really isn't that bad a price. I don't know where you live, but it really isn't that bad of a price at a restaurant. So I don't know where people are kind of freaking out. $12.95 for a corn dog down there at the Gas Monkey seemed a little high to me, but it was bigger than I think a normal corn dog.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, at a fair probably at the fair probably are at least $10 probably.
Probably at least, yeah.
So they're making them as you're getting them because it was hot.
From Poland. There's a Krakow, Missouri we used to live right next to.
And they always said they had a sister. They always said they had a sister city over in Poland. We had it's in Missouri. It's called Krakow, Missouri. Yeah. Yeah. Now you know. It's about 50 miles outside of St. Louis on the Missouri side, going west. 44. Yes.
He knows Missouri pretty well.
Yes, he does. Oh, okay. Yeah, so you'd go up Highway 100.
Like you're going toward Washington, Missouri?
It's just past Washington on the left-hand side. Krakow. They were actually from Krakow, Poland.
Poland, yep. Oh, Miss Donna's back, and I went to the rally, but we're at home now, and it was a pleasure meeting. It was a pleasure meeting you too.
So I don't know. It's the rally is what you make it. You know, even though there's cars and stuff here, it's you know, it's tolerable for what it is. You know, it's great to see people on bikes. We haven't seen it, you know, but we're not partiers, so we're really not late out at night. Last night was probably the latest night we were out. It was what, 9:30 by the time we got back. So that's probably the latest night.
I think we got the 9:30 bus, so we were back by 10.
Yeah. So
I mean, being out, not just up.
Yeah.
Or kids.
Yep. Must be family night. It's getting close to Friday. And come down and get there, do the shopping. They might do that, but might be coming tonight thinking because of Kid Rock. Most people, like these girls, are probably underage. See, in this day, you could drive when you're 14. That guy's riding backwards on the bike.
Oh,
I guess he didn't want to have two things.
Dick to dick, whatever they
I'm
call
about to
it.
say that on YouTube.
Oh.
So pretty exciting. Just another exciting day.
That says, hi, Brad Gongan. I don't know if that was somebody just walked by. I don't know.
So pretty exciting.
Hour and 15 minutes and only 81. We're dropping off.
Oh, drop it off. We're losing people, so we're probably going to wrap it up here real quick. Got any more concerns, questions, anything you want to know about Sturgis? It's 62 degrees right now. Got some bikes. You know, a lot of people probably heading out there to Kid Rock tonight. Kid Rock's going to be at the Buffalo Chip. I don't know who's opening that because we really haven't heard a band yet. I think it's that Sasha girl was on or whatever her name was the other night.
Gotcha.
Yeah. And I don't think we even heard a whole song while we were there. And
I think we did. She sang 2 songs, I think, while we were there.
oh, I guess.
Annie Green said she made it back home to Louisiana, enjoyed the rally and meeting y'all on the Chiefs ride. All right, and I'm glad you made it home safe and sound. That's always a big concern.
And some people were asking us about the photo for the Chiefs ride. Somebody wrote the other day. They have not, which I don't know why they do it, but they Photoshop it, make it look better. They might do like I do, try to make the background look a little bluer, sky, things like that. That's not done yet. So they're pretty much saying probably after rally, they should be able to get that out to you. Oh, I guess the other thing, I want to go over here to that leather shop. I guess that's the other thing. I want to do.
If you better hurry or they're probably closing soon.
Well, we could do that tomorrow or Saturday maybe.
We got lots to do. John G said, did Gas Monkey do good business at their first rally? I think they did.
I think he seems pretty pleased with it. I mean, he's got nothing to compare it to. The problem that I see with him is not him, but if it was me, I would turn the steel building into a big bar.
He's the best.
And then I would make the other bar, I would make it have a little bar in it, and I would put that all tables. There just isn't enough seating inside. Last night when it started sprinkling, everybody outside disappeared, and there was no room inside to stand. So that's what I would do. But I mean, he's a businessman. He may look at that and think maybe I should, that way you only keep the little bar open during the winter, and then he could close that big one up. But he was going to make it more of a VIP area. But I think if he really wants to do good business during the rally, he's going to have to get more bodies on the property. And some people are complaining about that. Why did he buy such a small place? There is no big place for sale. I don't know if he was one. You know, he's not going to buy the knuckle and change it into the Gas Monkey garage. That would really irritate probably a lot of people that are here. You know, the One Eye Jack's was for sale for a while, but you're also buying the business. So you really wouldn't want to change the name to something. Here, this was the Oyster Bar. The people that actually had this restaurant is actually, they still have one. Is it out in Deadwood?
Deadwood.
Yeah, they have one out in Deadwood. They think they might have another location somewhere else too. And so they sold it. And so it wasn't, you weren't buying their name. And so there really isn't anything. And so, well, how about the Beaver Bar? Beaver Bar is not a bar. It's a tent. Yeah. So, and the same thing, that's the people that own the Beaver Bar where Thunder Dome's at now. They're not selling the property. They will not sell the property. Well, if you're really looking to get in business and do this right, and you got the money, you're better off paying cash for it or buying the business than renting it because you have no control. It's like we're talking about here. You know, all these businesses here that they said the rent's going to go up next year because of this. Well, that's why. But if you own the building, your rent wouldn't go up in the 85th. But you also want to think about that. If I was running a vendor lot and they wanted to jack my rent up for next year, then I would say I want to pay for the 86th too while we're at it. How much you discounting that? Are you going to drop it in half because it's going to be a lousy rally?
All right, love you.
Probably not. So then and most of the businesses here on Main Street,
Oh, look at her shoes.
got some
She's probably short.
kiss shoes.
Yeah, she's probably got 5 inch. Oh, here's the boat. There's the.
Oh,
That's in our campground. The pirate ship. That's probably what it does. Weeds in and out through Main Street.
yeah. I didn't think about the cross streets were open, which I don't like this year. We've already had 4 or 5 cars come down Main Street, try to come down Main Street. And so they've got a lot of the streets now that cut through. And I don't know why. They said fire lane, but I don't know why you don't need the whole lane open. They should have closed it down. Cars shouldn't be cutting through here. That's all there is to it. They've got Sherman behind us. They've got LaSalle on this side, Junction on the end, but they've got 2 streets here that were never cut throughs before that's open. And I've talked to a couple of the police, and they said they weren't real happy about it. There they go, leaving on their bike. Oh, you got them?
All the other small towns are full of people, and it is super cool. This brings the bike rally continues. Yep.
Yep.
Hey, Greg, how you doing? I finally got to meet Greg that never got his truck. So what does it say here? Tyler, man, you guys have been there for 8 weeks, and I hope your viewers truly appreciate the hard work you put in because I sure do. It's amazing. Thank you.
And we have. This has been the best rally we've ever done. Now that we don't have a rally that we spend 8 weeks at though. But even all the Sturgises, I wouldn't want to say all of them put together, but our best year here was 2020. This year has been better than that. Our viewership this year has been out of the water. It's just crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know. Some of it I think might have been us getting involved with the Gas Monkey Garage. A lot of people like to see his shop. We're probably going to stop in there tomorrow and get a little footage of that, or at least by Saturday, to kind of maybe get him to give us a wrap up of what he thought about it. So we can get the videos out quicker than he can. His are a little bit better production. We're more of a vlogging. Some people say that once in a while. I get somebody who will email me, well, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? Some guy the other day yipping and yowling about my music that I put in. The reason we put music in is a couple of reasons. One, it is too loud. It picks up on my meter and says it's not that loud, but then when it comes on, when we watch it live, it's really loud. And I'm sorry for that. So I've been trying to push down. But there's 2 reasons we put music on. One is because there's copy music behind us. So if they play that, it gets picked up. We had an interview out at the Full Throttle Saloon, and we lost it because there was music behind it. It was a Leonard Skinner song, and I even tried to put another song over it, and they still gigged it, and I just had to take it off. So we do it because of
we lost that interview.
Yeah. So we lose copyrighted music. I can't cover. 2, if we're riding down the road, I'm not going to let you hear that the wind blowing against the mic. You go, well, you should put a dust windscreen on it. That ain't going to make any difference to doing 65 miles an hour. And I'm not putting, most time I don't have a helmet on. Most time I don't wear a full face helmet anyway. Only way I really wear a full face helmet is in the winter time or if it's raining. We have the half or 3/4 helmets that we'll wear. So you can't put a microphone in there. 2, if I put a microphone in, we're not going to hear anything anyway other than me breathing because not a big talker on when I'm riding. Cam puts one on, she's going to pray to you the whole time. She don't have a radio yet.
I know, that's what he says. If we need to get you a radio, and I said, that's okay. And he says, what do you do? I said, I pray the whole time on the bike. Hope it makes up for the 85th. I know. We're doing really good. If we do at least this good next year, we'll be very, very happy.
And then we like I said, we picked up some more sponsors. We have a few more sponsors to talk to yet. But I mean, right now, when we go home, we're gonna book all of the rallies we've done this year, and those will all be in the book. We can change airlines if things don't happen. But I mean, Daytona looks pretty good. Actually, one sexy biker chick's gonna try to get us a place to stay, one of her houses with her. So that hopefully will work out. And we're hoping to get there in Daytona a week early. We actually think we already have a bike there set up that we'll be able to have for 2 weeks. Leesburg, we've got to call and check with the dealer, but we're hoping he'll give us one. I'm actually hoping he'll let me keep a used bike for Panama City. So we're going to see what he says and see if that'll work. If not, for Panama City right now, we have no place to stay. So at this moment, I don't know if we're doing Panama City. And probably could stay with your friends.
Okay.
No, Panama City. Who do you know that goes to Panama City? We go to their place all the time when we're there.
Oh, yeah. Probably they don't think we'd have to sleep on the couch or something. They only have one bedroom.
Well, better than sleeping in a cot someplace or sleeping in a tent, wouldn't
Nope, not sleeping in a tent. That ain't happening. Twist the time. Thanks, Bob and Sam, for the videos and the updates. It's been a good time watching. Well, thank you very much. Twin Times Motorsports. Bikes, Booze, and Barbecue. Yes, we will be there. I don't know if Jeff ever came or not.
Somewhere here?
Yeah, he was supposed to come. Remember, we gave him Doug's number to stay in the basement. He was going to come before the rally.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Because they
There's
decided not to go.
people to call.
She decided not to come. He decided not to come.
Might not have. All right.
All right, so we're dropping people. So with that, we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. We'll turn it around so you can see us one last time. Settings. Camera. Action.
Lights, camera, action. Front facing. There you go.
Hey,
My hair's still a mess.
Look at the back of the store.
There you go.
All right, say your thing.
Thanks for hanging out with us. We love all you guys. Thanks for all your support and continued support, I hope. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. We still haven't reached the 30,000 mark. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.
I think it's these red things. I'm not that red.
Oh, yeah.
See how red my face
Yeah.
looks? I'm not that red. So I don't know if it's because those bandanas.
Hi.
Yeah, see, I'm not as red now. Must be the lights doing it.
Oh.
All right, check your last couple of people off that were over there.
Alrighty. Beth says, good night, guys. Jeff says, great stuff. XM Biter says, rubber down, faith up. There you go. And Two Wheelin' Tom says, y'all rock. Thanks, Tom.
Hit your button.
And Daryl says, later, have fun. We will, Daryl. See y'all soon. Bye.